Buddhism is one of the world's oldest religions, and this stone relief is an example of Buddhist art that dates to the 2nd century CE. The relief originally decorated a stupa, which is a reliquary mound or an architectural monument that contains a sacred relic in Buddhism. A relic is a special religious object, like a pinky bone of a religious leader or something special they owned or touched. Stupa reliefs like this one were used to teach followers about the religion, especially the life of the founder of Buddhism, Buddha Shakyamuni. This relief shows Buddha Shakyamuni lying on his side on a cushioned platform with his disciples or followers around him. Some of his disciples throw their arms up or pull their hair in a dramatic display of grief, while others stand calmly by, recognizing the importance of the moment. The reason for this is that this scene represents the death of the Buddha or his Parinirvana. What is Parinirvana? In Buddhism, the term Parinirvana means nirvana after death. Nirvana is a state of profound understanding of the true reality of things. When a Buddhist who has reached nirvana dies, they enter Parinirvana and are liberated from the cycle of rebirth or reincarnation. Buddhists believe we are born, we die, and then we are reborn again, and that this cycle of rebirth, known as samsara, can go on for many eons, or, in other words, billions of years. Buddhists believe the cycle of rebirth is a cycle of suffering because it involves birth, aging, sickness, and death. If one achieves nirvana and enters parinirvana at death, they are liberated from suffering and from being reborn again. Buddha Shakyamuni is said to have lived many eons and achieved nirvana in his last lifetime by meditating for 49 days under a Bodhi tree at a place called Bodh Gaya in India. Around the age of 80, he went into his final meditation and entered parinirvana. In Buddhist art, the Buddha's parinirvana is described as we see in this relief by showing the Buddha lying on his side. That is, if you see an image of the Buddha lying on his side, you can identify the scene as his final death and his final release from the cycle of rebirth.